Mr. Principal, you wanted to see me?
Yes, I did, and I will make it quick. We saw your private story. Apparently you don't know this, but the school has access to all of your social media, all the time. So we saw you posting you and your friends underage drinking and other criminal activity. You are in big trouble. Okay, students, don't worry too much. This is not really true. Most of the time, schools don't have 24/7 access to every single part of your social media. But think with me for a moment. What if they did? Would that be a good thing? I mean, after all, in our story, it was used to stop criminal activity, which is usually considered pretty bad. Or do you as a student have a right to privacy? The right to be able to post things without the school catching you and getting you in trouble? Like a locked door that they don't have access to. This is a real debate. Now, it's not really with schools and students so much as it is with governments and citizens. If you think this sounds crazy, just think for 1 second about the recent TikTok ban. TikTok like the clock. That's so dumb. I shouldn't include that. That's horrible. But the TikTok ban is a really good example of this question of what the boundaries are for government and the internet. The United States government is worried that China is spying on their people, and so they're protecting their privacy by banning the app unless it's sold to a U.S. company. But in doing so, the United States government is giving itself control over the American people's right to privacy and over companies that use and maintain social media networks. I'm not trying to say that one way or another is right or wrong. There's not really necessarily a clear answer as to where the line is between privacy and protection when it comes to internet usage. It's a big question, and one that we're still considering as a world and as a culture. There's clearly pros and cons to both. More privacy means that people are less worried about government interference and corruption, but it can lead to the internet being much worse and people using it for really bad things like trafficking. At the end of the day, you as a good citizen should consider this and consider what it means to have a right to privacy on the internet and what the government's role should be. Should the government be like a helicopter parent watching you closely and protecting you? Or should the government be kept completely alien from social media? That is for you to think about and vote on in the future.